Hi YouTube, coming back with another video. It's your girl D. Um, Recently something traumatic happened to me, which I may cry because I'm still shaken by it. So this is my domestic violence story. Um, I've been in a relationship with my kid's father for 9 years. And throughout them 9 years, I've been emotionally abused and physically abused, which I don't really like to talk about it, and I do hide it. Family members have seen me being unhappy and signs of like him mistreating me, but I would always make an excuse of the why it was okay, basically. Um, I was always protecting him. I was always making excuses of his erratic behavior. Um, I never once cheated on him. He cheated on me multiple times. I lost count. Um, so recently, excuse me, this time I had police get involved because we broke up this year. We broke up February 2021. Um, and of course, he's the father of our kids, so he's gonna see them when he can. And recently we had a physical altercation, but that's not the only time, obviously. But I was just fed up. I was fed up. I was fed up to the point that I was like, um, I can't do this anymore. I really can't do this. He was punching me. He put a clean diaper, trying to, how you have a sock and you trying to, because I was screaming, trying to shove it down my mouth for me to stop screaming. Um, and I screamed, and my mother heard me. And also, while he was punching me, I was trying to defend myself. I had a cut right here. It healed. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. So it, and then I have a cut right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I may put the picture up. I get really emotional looking at that picture. Um, Now, the altercation was about he think I'm seeing other guys. First of all, that's not his business. Second of all, I'm too stressed to be with someone, and I'm traumatized. I don't think I'll ever look at men the same way ever again because of my traumatizing past with my kid's father. Um, so I came home from school, and some especially him calling my phone over 20 times, remind you we're broken up, we're not together. He's calling me saying, oh, I'm at another guy's house. I'm at another guy's house. What am I doing at another guy's house? I said, I'm in class. I'll talk to you later. Hang up. Oh, that irritated him and that triggered him. He called me, I think over 50 times. And I kid you not. When I get home, he's waiting for me outside, comes inside, start yelling at me saying, "You was at another guy's house. Oh, you having sex with another guy. Oh, um, I know you're having sex with another guy. I'm not stupid." And I'm like, "No, I just came from school. I'm really tired. I'm about to go pick up the kids. Can you leave me alone?" Okay. Now it get really, he's getting really loud. Now he's getting physical, and he's putting his finger in my face like this. And I'm like, "Don't do that, you know." I said, "Don't do that, please." He's like, "Oh, you messing around with guys and stuff." First of all, I don't have time to mess up. I'm trying to get my life together. I work 2 jobs, and I was starting school. That was actually my first day in school. That day when we had the physical altercation, which I had to drop out because it just I need I needed a whole 2 weeks for me to think what just happened, because I was in a blank stare of what just happened. So now he's accusing me of being with other guys, which is not the case. So he goes on top of me, punching me, punch my lip, and I'm trying to defend myself. I was bleeding my shirt. Well, the police took pictures. I wish he broke my phone into pieces. I wish, well, I didn't have a phone to take pictures, obviously, because he broke my phone into pieces. I don't know if I can insert it into YouTube, but I'll try to show it into pieces. And I was waiting for the police. Police took an hour. An hour I was waiting for the police, and I drove myself to the precinct because I was like, this is ridiculous. My blood is being dried up. I'm bleeding from my lip. You know, what's going on? But let me finish with the story. So he's punching me on top of me while I'm laying down. No, okay, rewind. He knocked me down first before he got on top of me, punching me on my lip, punching me on my stomach. Then he shoved the diaper in my mouth because I was screaming for help, obviously. And you know, my mom heard. She went routed. Um, she went routed out. Then he got off on top of me because my mother heard, and he took my debit card, my license, my school ID, my work ID, my car keys, my school book. What else he took? I think that's it so far with him when he ran and heard my mom rattling. So that's when obviously I called the police so they could come and take pictures of my face and try to catch him to arrest him. But they took an hour, and I had to drive myself to the precinct because they still didn't come. And my obviously blood dries up, and I was getting so upset because I was crying like historically, like what the F just happened. Now I drive myself to the precinct, and I was like, "Excuse me, can somebody effing help me? I'm bleeding. I just got into a physical altercation." I mean, that's how, if that, I don't know what's going on with the police in New York City. If that's how you need to report what's going on, that's how I did it. I drove my butt to the precinct because I called and it took an hour, no response from. I called 4 times and they said they're on their way, they're on their way. No one came. I'm like, okay, all the evidence is drying up on me. You get what I'm saying? So I drove myself to the precinct. Now, I go to the precinct and I told them I got into a physical altercation with my ex. Like, what's the next step in doing a police report? So they filed a police report on me, sat me down, and said, okay, took pictures of my busted lip and my hands because it was bloody, dried blood by then. And I think the head department of DV or whatever, a supervisor said he's gonna get the SWAT team or whatever to arrest him, looking for him, or go to his family house to look for him. They went to his family house. Of course, he's not there. They still looking for him till this day. Thinking about it, there was multiple times I got into physical altercation with my kid's father. I should have left the first time, and that's probably maybe 8 years ago was the first incident, but I stayed due to we have kids together. You know how you just want a family, you don't want a broken family. That's how I felt of why I stayed for so long. I don't want to get emotional right now. Thinking back, I'm like, no one deserved to get punched in the face multiple times throughout 8 years. I know we've been together 9 years. The first year he did not get physical altercation, but he did emotional abuse, which is call me names and stuff, but I ignore it again. But the last 8 years have been through hell. I think the third year when we was together, he gave me a black eye. My coworker, I told my coworker that I fell down the stairs, and she didn't believe it. She knew. And his family member gave me ice. One of his family member was there when he gave me a black eye, and she gave me ice to put on my eye. When I tell you, if you're in a situation where he first hit you or yell at you or call you names, please leave now. If you have nobody, there's shelters, there's programs, there's friends, there's coworkers that's willing to help you. Get out of that situation right now before it's too late. There's police. Also get an order of protection for yourself so the abuser doesn't come by your way. When I tell you I'm still traumatized, I can't sleep at night, I'm barely eating, I'm in a blank stare from time to time. I don't know what to do with myself sometimes. And I got kids. I try to be strong for my kids. And another thing, your kids sees what's going on. My kids, they weren't there at that time, but they know what's going on. I don't know how to explain it. Like for instance, my oldest would tell me, did daddy make you mad again? Like, they know what's going on. You don't want your kids in that environment, and then when they get older, they're gonna think it's okay for them to hit women. I have 4 boys from this man. You do not want a repeated cycle. You gotta teach them young. You gotta let them know it's not okay to hit people. Because if you continue the relationship, they're gonna think it's okay to do that when they get older. This is my domestic violence story. Be strong, ladies. You guys deserve better. You guys need to be treated like queens. I just want to say I love you. I've been there, and be strong. I know this time we feel so weak. I've been there. Trust me. Like where the money is gonna come, where trust in God. When I tell you trust in God, things will get better. Ever since I left that relationship, I got a promotion in my job. I got a new car, a brand new car. And I'm in the process of trying to purchase a house. good blessings will come in your way once you leave that toxic relationship go. Them abusers block your blessings. I keep telling a lot of people that abusers will block your blessing. Let it go and you'll see money flowing. You see a whole happiness coming through. You'll love your kids more. Like, you spend time with your kids. You'll travel. A whole lot of things, good things will happen to you. And maybe later in life, you'll find the love of your dream, your soulmate, your twin flame. Right now, I'm going to therapy, trying to figure out, I don't think I'll ever trust a person in my presence. And there's a lot of crazies out there. But I do know the red flags when I see one. And I will dip as soon as I can. But please, ladies, love yourself. I love you. Please subscribe to my channel and comment. Talk to me. I love to talk to people. If you need to talk to me, just, let me know about anything. Any advice you want to know, I'll be there. If you need a friend to talk to, because I was lonely. I hid a lot of my feelings to myself. I didn't tell nobody. That's why this is the first time I'm telling you guys, YouTube at all. I still haven't told, maybe I told my friend, you know who you are. But I told her, and that was it. So please subscribe to my channel. I love you. Peace, love, and God will bless you. Bye.